Good morning, students. Today I'm going to start your third chapter, Deep Water, from your Flamingo book, which is written by William O. Douglas. First of all, we will know about the author. William O. Douglas was born in USA in 1898 and he took his last breath in 1980. William was a leading advocate of individual rights. He was a judge in Supreme Court of USA, retired in 1975 with a term lasting 36 years and remained the longest serving justice in the history of court. The lesson Deep Water is an excerpt from which is taken from O Menin Mountain by William O. Douglas. The chapter Deep Water is an essay in which William shares about his fear of water and how he overcomes the fear with courage, hard work, determination, willpower, perseverance, and a strong desire to learn swimming. The theme covered in this chapter is fear and triumph over it. He conveys the idea that the fear is a great obstacle to our happiness and progress. It is a negative feeling which we can overcome by sheer willpower and optimism. Now, children, introduction of the chapter. Deep Water is an autobiographical account of author's childhood misadventure at swimming pool. In this chapter, he tells us how a young boy he was nearly drowned in a swimming pool. Thereafter, he feared of water so much that he avoided it whenever he could. But on the other hand, he was also determined to get rid of the fear. Slowly and steadily, he overcame the fear of water in the end. Now, children, I'm going to explain the chapter. The writer narrates his experience. He was 10 or 11-year old when he had joined the YMCA pool to learn swimming. He did not go to the Yakima River to swim as it was considered dangerous. This showed that he had prior fear of water. William's mother would warn him not to go to the near the Yakima River and would discuss the various incidents of drowning. He felt that the pool at YMCA was safer. The shallow area of the pool was only 2 or 3 feet deep, and while the deep area was 9 feet in the depth. The slope from shallow to deep area was not steep, it was gradual. He also got a pair of wings to prevent drowning. He did not like to wear the swimming costume which exposed his thin legs, but as he was keen to swim, he gave up his self-respect and wore it. William says that he had always disliked water and recounts an old experience when he was 3 or 4 years old. He went to the beach in California with his father. They stood as a wave leaped towards them. William stuck to his father to save himself, but the strong wave threw him down and he was covered in water. He was so scared as he couldn't breathe. His father laughed and tried to make him feel comfortable, but little child was scared. And when he realized that the wave was so powerful, when William joined swimming pool at YMCA, the fear of water resurfaced his mind. He gathered confidence by watching other boys swimming and tried to copy them. He had done this twice or thrice at different occasions and had started gaining confidence with when the incident happened. He had a narrow escape from death. When William reached the pool, no one was there, and so he sat on the edge waiting for other boys to arrive. He was afraid of swimming all alone in the pool. As the swimming pool was empty, William could see the bottom also. It had white colored tiles on it and looked white like a bathtub, clean, tidy. He had not been long since William had been sitting by the pool when a boy arrived. He was all around 18 years old of age and had a well built body with a rippling muscles. It seems to be a bully. He asked William if he wanted to be thrown into the pool. Saying that, the boy picked William and threw him into the deep end of the swimming pool. William landed on the surface of the pool in the same position as he had been sitting in. His mouth was open, and as he did not know swimming, he swallowed water as he sunk into the pool. He was frightened, but he used his intelligence, and on the way down the pool, he planned to push himself up when he reached the bottom. He thought that he would make a big jump to the surface, lie on his back, and swim at the edge of the pool. So, children, that's all in this class. I think this is a very interesting chapter. So, please give a nice reading to the chapter so that you may understand. Next part of the chapter will be continued in the next class. So, children, thank you. Be safe at your places.